Apple cider vinegar's health benefits. The most impressive health benefits of apple cider vinegar are weight loss, prevents acid reflux, blood sugar levels, reduces cholesterol and improves heart health, blood pressure, skin care, hair care, metabolism, healthy pH levels, relieves pain, anti-cancer properties, stomach aches, vitamin B deficiency, relieves constipation, diarrhea symptoms, and more. Apple cider vinegar is a regulator that helps your body be in good shape. So, what makes apple cider vinegar so exceptional? Apple cider vinegar has been expended for a huge number of years. Records show that we've been used before 5000 BC. In Greece, Hippocrates used apple cider vinegar to fix hacks and colds and other health problems. Hippocrates used to blend apple cider vinegar with honey and drink it early in the morning on an empty stomach. Apple cider vinegar contains potassium. Potassium helps to balance out the body's sodium levels and thus helps to lower blood pressure. Take the general tonic on a regular basis for long-term effective relief from the unpleasantness of high blood pressure. Apple cider vinegar also contains magnesium, which helps to relax the walls of the blood vessels, effectively lowering blood pressure. Research indicates that apple cider vinegar can lower cholesterol. In a study published in a foreign medical journal, scientists found that an apple cider vinegar-enhanced diet may increase good cholesterol and reduce levels of triglycerides. Other research conducted on mice has yielded the same results. Pectin, especially apple pectin, has been found to absorb fats and cholesterol and remove them from the body. Pectin is a soluble burr and is found in apple cider vinegar. Amino acids are also found in apple cider vinegar. They neutralize harmfully oxidized, the bad cholesterol. The liver is one of the most important organs in the body as it filters out toxins and waste products from the blood. To improve liver function, you can cleanse the liver with an apple cider vinegar detox. This is in addition to taking the daily apple cider tonic. The night before you begin your detox day, have a light, easy-to-digest dinner of steamed vegetables. The following morning you only ingest liquids such as vegetable juices, apple juice, green tea, and other healthy liquids. One of the biggest and most important contributions apple cider vinegar can make to our health and well-being is as an aid to our digestive system. It starts as soon as you drink the apple cider vinegar. The acid receptors in your tongue begin stimulating the saliva glands as soon as they come into contact with the apple cider vinegar. Saliva mixes with the food we eat and starts the digestive process, which begins with the breakdown of carbohydrates. Apple cider vinegar also improves the effectiveness of the digestive enzymes and enhances the action of our stomach's hydrochloric acid. Any person who needs to make significant alterations to their diet will most likely be helped by sipping a third of a cup of water mixed with a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar before every meal. Apple cider vinegar's antibacterial properties can also help the digestive acids reduce the opportunity for bacterial infections in the stomach. Apple cider vinegar can also be effective in lessening the effect of overeating, or eating an overly rich meal, or a meal eaten too close to bedtime, by speeding up the breakdown of food in the digestive system. Apple cider vinegar is a good source of amino acids. Amino acids can help neutralize the lactic acid that builds up in our muscles and bloodstream after exercise or periods of high stress. The amino acids and enzymes we get from taking regular doses of apple cider vinegar are thought to be effective in combating fatigue. Using compresses of apple cider vinegar to the lower legs has been recommended by physicians for many years as a means of reducing fevers. The patient is kept warm, while their lower legs are wrapped in tea towels soaked in a mixture of 1 part apple cider vinegar to 3 parts water. When the compresses dry out, they must be re-soaked and applied again. A similar folk remedy for fevers involves soaking cotton socks in the same solution and then placing them on the feet. Then wrap the patient's feet in towels to keep them warm. Honey is a staple for most coughs and throat ailments. One of the oldest and most common remedies for a cough is a mixture of honey and lemon juice. Apple cider vinegar can be substituted in for lemon juice. Muscle cramps are usually a sign of an electrolyte imbalance, such as a deficiency in magnesium and calcium, or a deficiency in vitamin E. Taking a regular daily tonic of apple cider vinegar will supply your body with some of the minerals and vitamins it lacks. Medical research into apple cider vinegar and its health benefits is still very much in its infancy. The area concerning apple cider vinegar's effect on diabetes is one of the most advanced. In many studies, it has been shown that apple cider vinegar reduces blood glucose levels. In one study that was published in Diabetes Care, the Journal of the American Diabetes Association, it was clearly shown that people with type 2 diabetes who ingested 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar per day had lower levels of blood glucose when tested the following morning. The average level of reduction was measured at 4 to 6%. Recycle an old shampoo bottle and LL it with apple cider vinegar. Apply full-strength apple cider vinegar to your hair and scalp and rub it in. Leave it to soak for half an hour, before washing your hair. This will destroy the bacteria or fungus that could be causing your dandruff. Apple cider vinegar can be effective in relieving the dryness and itching of eczema. The ideal mixture is to mix with equal parts of water and apply with a dipped cotton ball. Apple cider vinegar has been used for centuries by armies to treat wounds. Hippocrates espoused its usefulness in healing wounds too. You can apply full-strength apple cider vinegar to reduce the chance of infection and also speed up the rate of healing. Apple cider vinegar contains important minerals for strong and healthy bones like magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, calcium, and silicon. It also contains the trace mineral boron. Boron works to support the metabolism of calcium and magnesium and elevates the levels of estrogen and testosterone in the body, both of which lead to strong bones. Taking the apple cider tonic regularly will be a good dietary source of these minerals, which will sustain bone mass density and will help ward off degenerative bone diseases like osteoporosis. To reduce the swelling and discoloration that accompanies bruising, simply heat 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar over low heat on the stove and then dissolve 1 teaspoon of salt into it. Apply a compress soaked in the warm liquid to the site of bruising and leave it there for 30 minutes. This stops the bruise from developing and eases the pain from swelling. Dizziness can result from having an overly alkaline condition in the body. There are also a number of conditions that affect the central nervous system by causing conflicting messages from the eyes, ears, etc., to be sent to the brain. This causes dizziness because we rely on these senses for balance. Many people get relief from dizziness by taking regular doses of apple cider vinegar tonic. Earaches are normally the result of ear infections and always require the attention of a physician as soon as possible. Often there is a wait before you can get the patient to see the physician or for the effects of the medicine to take hold. Relief from discomfort and healing benefits can be obtained by holding the affected ear over a steam bath with 1 part apple cider to 2 parts water. Be careful not to hold the ear too close to the steam. This is especially suited to young children who get frequent ear infections. Apply undiluted apple cider vinegar to the site of the burn. This helps to stop pain and swelling and, in addition, disinfects the wound at the same time as providing much-needed nutrients to the site of trauma to promote healing and cell regeneration. This remedy works on both sunburns as well as minor burns from other sources, like hot appliances or boiling water. Although for sunburns over large areas of skin, a warm bath spiked with apple cider vinegar might be more effective. Contrary to what you would think, pouring vinegar onto the site of a burn does not sting and is not painful. You simply feel a tingling sensation which lets you know that the apple cider vinegar is working its wonderful magic. Candida is a condition where there has been an overgrowth in the normally friendly and necessary Candida albicans yeast. It occurs naturally in all our mucous membranes, and one of its most important functions is to recognize and destroy harmful bacteria. Candida albicans is, however, not supposed to overgrow and get out of control while we are still living. One of its secondary purposes is to help break down the human body when it dies. Candida albicans and apple cider vinegar do not get along. Mix a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with a glass of water and drink it before every meal. The apple cider vinegar actually kills the yeast and therefore helps fight the intestinal overgrowth. For external relief, you can add a cup of apple cider vinegar to your bath or use it as a douche by mixing 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with 1 quart of warm water. Do this twice a day until symptoms are gone. Cataracts are generally the result of damage to the lens of the eye and are a common problem of aging. Studies have indicated that, if you have a diet rich in beta-carotene and vitamin C and E, all of which are present in apple cider vinegar, you will be less likely to get cataracts. Diets high in salt and fats have been shown to increase the risk of getting cataracts. Taking 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar mixed with water or juice twice a day is the general tonic for optimum protection. Apple cider vinegar can relieve the discomfort of chickenpox. You can apply full-strength apple cider vinegar to the affected areas as well as add 1 cup to a warm bath. Diarrhea is normally caused by harmful bacteria in the colon or an imbalance in the naturally occurring bacteria there. Apple cider vinegar will not only help the body restore the balance of bacteria in the colon, but the water-soluble burpectin will absorb water in the intestine and bulk up the stool. To minimize the stress on the gut, divide up the usual daily dosage of 2 to 4 tablespoons into 6 dosages spread out through the day. If diarrhea persists for more than 2 days, or the symptoms worsen, you must contact your physician as soon as possible. Constipation is usually caused by eating a poor diet too low in burr. It is also a normal sign of aging as the volume of digestive acids reduces as we age. Constipation can lead to serious health problems because of the increased amount of time digested food remains in the colon. This leads to a greater number of toxins being reabsorbed into the body, leading to free radical damage and a host of secondary illnesses. Eating a diet with a high burr content is the most effective and natural way of combating and alleviating constipation. Apple cider vinegar is a good source of pectin, a water-soluble burr. You can supplement your diet with a daily tonic of apple cider vinegar. You need to boil 2 cups of distilled water and a quarter cup of axe seed for 10 minutes. Then remove it from heat. The mixture will become gelatinous as it cools. You then take a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and mix it with 2 tablespoons of the axe seed gel. Take this mixture every morning and again 1 hour after dinner. Flatulence occurs naturally in our bodies and is usually caused by swallowing air and gases produced from food that has not been digested properly. We swallow small amounts of air when we swallow our food and when we swallow our saliva. We either burp this air out through our mouths, or it follows our digestive tract and is expelled from our back passage. Some foods like beans and cabbage are more likely to cause gas than others, but our individual food tolerances also play a role in what food gives us the most gas. Sipping a glass with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar mixed with water before meals are known to aid digestion and reduce the volume and frequency of flatulence. Apple cider vinegar has known antibacterial properties that make it an effective remedy for fighting off the harmful bacteria that cause food poisoning. The best method of doing this is to mix 2 glasses of apple cider vinegar tonic, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar per glass of water, and take small sips to finish them over an 8-hour period. There are a few apple cider vinegar-based regimens for treating kidney stones. The common point for all of them is that you can use it in conjunction with lemon juice, but it is not essential. At the first, take a mixture of 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in a glass of water. Then mix the same amount of apple cider vinegar and lemon into a 2-liter bottle of water. Drink a glass of this mixture every hour until the stone has passed. If you feel the stone is stuck, you can add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to the glass. Drinking the apple cider vinegar tonic before every meal can help regulate urine production and protect the kidneys from infection.